Hello, welcome to Manukshita Technologies OPC Private Limited, Hyderabad. Let me share my screen. In this video, we are going to see demo on advanced Microsoft Excel. So myself, Venkana Rupane, I'm a data and AI trainer and consultant. I'm the founder and director of Manukshita Technologies OPC Private Limited, Hyderabad, India. Let us see the agenda for this demo session. So in this demo, we are going to discuss conditional formatting and lookup functions. So there are three different types of lookup functions. You can see here VLOOKUP function, HLOOKUP, and XLOOKUP function. So let us understand about the conditional formatting now. So what is formatting? So formatting is arranging of the data in a particular shape or in a sequence. Now, why this is required? So formatting is required to easily read the data and also properly analyze the data. So what are the different types of formattings that are available in Excel? So in Excel, we have two types of formatting. One is general formatting, which is related to the numbers formatting or text formatting, dates formatting. And the second one is related to the conditional formatting. So let us try to understand what exactly is conditional formatting and how it is done. So conditional formatting is based on certain rules or criteria that are set to identify the values in a particular cell or in a particular list of values. So here in Excel, we have different types of conditional formattings. First one is highlighting of the cells. It is based on certain values or certain criteria. Like if you want to highlight values more than 10,000, you can use this highlight cells. Or if you want to see the values which are less than say 1,000, you can use this highlight cells. And the next conditional formatting is finding out the top 10 or bottom 10 values. You can also use this to highlight the values which are top 5, top 3 or bottom 5, bottom 3, so that it is easier to analyze the data, especially when you are ranking values based on these requirements. And the third conditional formatting is highlighting of the duplicate values. This is very essential in data cleaning and identifying the duplicates in the Excel data sets. And the fourth one is data bars. So when the data is available in the columns, so you can use the data bars to visualize the data in the form of horizontal bars. So you can use different colors also there. And next we have the color scales. So we have color gradients as well as full colors for seeing the data in terms of color gradients. And finally, we have the icon scales. So here we can use arrows, or we can use various shapes like circles or diamonds or triangles. And also we have ratings like star ratings, those kind of things. So based on the purpose or based on the context of conditional formatting, we can use different uh, conditional formatting options over here in Excel. Now let us get into the demo. So here in this data set, this is the data set for formatting. So here we have this sales data set. You can see the dates, order ID, product, salesman, and region, number of customers, net sales, and profit over here. Okay. Now let us see the conditional formatting options here. So we are in the home tab of Excel. So you can see the groups, styles groups here. And here we have the conditional formatting option menu for conditional formatting. So you can pull down this drop down menu to see the different options in the conditional formatting. So you can see highlighting of the cells based on various conditions or rules like greater than or less than, between a range of values, equal to particular value, a text that contains particular value, or dates occurring between dates, between given dates, or highlighting of the duplicate values. Next, we have the top or bottom rules like top 10 items or top 10% items, bottom 10 values, bottom 10% values are above average, below average. So like this, we have different requirements, different options. Now here we have the data bars. So you can see gradient fill, also solid fill. So based on the requirement, you can use any of these things. And color scales, you can see color scales, like different combinations of color scales, green, yellow, red, and also here blue, white, and red. So different color scales are available. And we have different icon sets. You can see directional icon sets like arrows, upward arrow, horizontal arrow, downward arrow with the different colors. And here you have different shapes like circles and filled with the different colors to indicate the different directions of the data. And here we also have the indicators like tick mark, apostrophe, and also cross mark, and flags also there. And the ratings are also there. So here, based on the requirement, you can use any of these conditional formatting options. So now let us select this column, net sales column, and let us try to apply uh, each of these conditional formatting techniques on this data. So let us try to highlight the data. So here, let us try to highlight the sales which are greater than 1200, 1500. So you can choose a color of your choice like light red or yellow or green. So let us choose the green color and let us click OK. So here you can see the values which are higher than 1500 like 40,450 and 13,050, 14,107, 40,800 like this. So how do we remove the highlighting? So you can select this column and go to the conditional formatting here. We can see the option of clearing rules. So you can select to clear the rules from the selected cells or from the entire sheet. So here let us remove the rules from the selected column or cell. Now let us apply another conditional formatting, that is to find out the top 10 items. So here we can choose the red color. So you can see this is one of the top 10 item, 14,800. And when we scroll down, you can see here 14,900, 14,880, and many more. You can see here 14,850 like this. So here the top 10 items are highlighted. Now let us remove this conditional formatting as well. Let us clear this. And now let us see the data bars. So we can use gradient fill or solid fill. Let us use the solid fill. So let us choose the blue color data bars. So here the length of the bar is dependent on the value in each of these cells. So the higher is the value, higher would be the length of the bar, and smaller is the value, smaller will be the shorter will be the length of the bar. So you can see the data, you can visualize this data here in terms of horizontal bar charts. So this way it is easier to compare the values between the cells. Now let us select this profit and loss column, and here we will try to apply other conditional formattings like color scales. So let us choose green, yellow, and red color scale. So here you can observe that higher values are having green color and lowest values are having the red color, and in between values are having some orange color and light yellow color. You can observe this. And let us select this net sales column. So here we'll try to apply different icon sets like directional icons. You can see here. Let us try to remove the uh, uh, formatting here. Now let us try to apply the icon sets. You can see the directional icons. So here upward arrow indicates positive direction, which is also indicated with green color. And the horizontal direction indicates middle values, and the downward arrow red color indicates the lower values. So here the data, all the data is divided into three slabs of percentiles, like top 33 percentile and middle 33 percentile and bottom 33 percentile. So here for the top 33 percentile, that is above 66 percentile. So here green color things are applied, upward arrow and green color uh, is applied. And for the middle 33% here, this color horizontal arrow and this orange color is applied. And for the lowest 33%, the downward arrow with red color is applied. So that's how the Excel does this conditional formatting automatically. If you want, we can also change the percentiles based on our custom requirements. So this is all about the conditional formatting. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Now, Let us go to the next demo concept, that is a lookup functions. So what is the purpose of lookup functions? So let me give you a context here. Suppose you have employee data set. So where you want to search the employee details. So you have employee ID. So you want to search this employee ID, find out the name of the employee or the department in which he or she is working and the designation. So and other things. So here, if you just pass this ID, you can get all these details like either name or department or the designation or all of these details. So here we have these lookup functions which are very helpful in searching the data and extracting the relevant values. So here VLOOKUP is used to search the data in the vertical direction, in this direction, in the vertical direction, and the data is extracted from the horizontal direction. And whereas a HLOOKUP function, it is used to search the data in the horizontal direction and the values are given from the vertical direction. And similarly, this one XLOOKUP is an advanced function which is used to search the data in both vertical and horizontal direction. So when it searches in the horizontal direction, data will be fetched from the vertical direction and vice versa. That is, when the data is searched in the vertical direction, return data will be in the horizontal direction. And also another advantage of this XLOOKUP function is that it is used to fetch more than one value. Like in the earlier example of searching the employee details. So when we pass on the ID of the employee, we can extract multiple values like name of the employee, and then we can extract the department, and then we can also extract the designation. So like this, we can extract multiple values using XLOOKUP. This feature is not available in either VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP. So they will provide only one return value. Now let us go to the demo on lookup values. So here we have this sales data sets. Now here the requirement is to search for this order ID and find out this net sales value. So here we have this sales order IDs and sales values from this data set. So here in this cell, let us apply the VLOOKUP function. Now it takes this function, VLOOKUP function takes 4 parameters or 4 arguments. So the first one is the lookup value, the value which we are searching. And the next one is the table array, in which table we want to search and from which we want to extract the value. So this is the table array. You can select and comma. So next we need to provide the column index. So here in Excel for this VLOOKUP function, column index is that this column, first column is taken as the index 1, second column index 2, and this is index 3, and this is index 4. So always remember that these lookup functions, they will search in the leftmost column of the table array which we selected, and it will search, it will extract the values to its right. Okay. So here we want to extract the value of net sales. So it is having column index of 4. So you can select 4 here. And next we have the range lookup, that is the matching, whether we want exact match or approximate match. So we want exact match, so you can provide 0 or provide false, and you can close the parenthesis and press enter. So here you can observe clearly that this order ID is available in this list of values. So you can see here, it is available here, 1125. So you can see here, it is available in 1125. So against this, we have the sales value of 6189.8. So which is written here as the output of the VLOOKUP function. So this way, VLOOKUP function, it searches the data, it searches the list in the vertical direction, and it returns the value from the horizontal direction. So wherever there is a match found, like here, so it goes to the index value, column index value, and whatever column index we provide, that value is written here. Hope it is understood. Now, We'll go to the next lookup function, that is HLOOKUP. So as we have discussed, HLOOKUP stands for horizontal lookup. So here data is searched or matched in the horizontal direction, and the values returned are from the vertical direction. So here we will use the HLOOKUP function. It also takes the similar 4 arguments. So here lookup value, this is the lookup value, and the table array in which we want to search is this one. You can select the entire table array. And now we need to provide the row index. So here row index is, this is row number 1, and this is row number 2, and this is row number 3, and this is row number 4. So we want to extract the net sales value. So here we have to provide the row index of 4. So here let us provide the row index as 4. And again the matching. So we want to have exact match. So you can provide 0 here and close the parenthesis and press enter. So here you can see against the order ID of 1120, we have the sales value of 4,900.5. You can see here 1120 is the order ID. So sales value is 4,900.5. So this way, HLOOKUP function is helpful in searching the data in the horizontal direction and extracting the matching values from the vertical direction. Now, the most important and advanced function is XLOOKUP function. So as we have discussed, it is capable of doing both vertical search and also horizontal search. So let us first do the vertical search. So here, let us give some other order ID. So here we will use the XLOOKUP function. It takes 3 arguments. So first is the lookup value, and the next is the lookup array. So we need to provide single array for the lookup. So this is the lookup array, and comma, and the return array. From which array you want to return the values? So we want to return the values from net sales. So here we would like to have only single value to be returned. So you can select this column and close the parenthesis and press enter. So here you can observe. So when XLOOKUP is doing a vertical search for this order ID 1129, you can see here. So the matching sales value is 9,120. So you can see here 9,120 is returned here. Now let us use XLOOKUP for the horizontal search. So here we have the 1134 order ID. Let us see the net sales value for this order ID using the horizontal search. So you can use XLOOKUP, and we need to provide similar parameters like lookup value, comma, and lookup array. So now we are providing horizontal lookup array and comma and return array. So here we are going to provide the return array as the last row. So this is the return array. Okay, and you can close the parenthesis and press enter. So here you can observe clearly that for the order ID 1134, we have got net sales of 12,735. You can just validate it here and just check here. You can see here. So for the order ID of 1134, we have the net sales amount of 12,735. So this is how XLOOKUP function is helpful in both vertical search as well as horizontal search. Now the most distinguished part of this XLOOKUP is that it can extract more than one value, as we have discussed earlier. So here, let us extract more than one value using XLOOKUP function. So here, this is the lookup value, and the lookup array is this. So let us first do the vertical lookup here, and then return array. So we want to extract more than one value. So we can select these 3 columns and close the parenthesis, press enter. So here you can observe clearly that for the order 1127, we extracted three values, like what is the product. You can see here for 1127, product to 2, and the salesman is Adam, and the sales amount is 2214. So this way we can extract more than one value based on our requirement. And also we can use this for the horizontal search also to extract more than one value. So here we will use XLOOKUP. Lookup value is this one, and comma. Lookup array is this one. So let us select horizontal lookup array, comma, and the return array. So return array we will select from here, and we can close the parenthesis and press enter. So you could see here for the 1127 order ID, we have the details like product to Adam and 2214. So you can see here for the 1127 order ID, we have product to Adam and 2214. So these three values are shown here in the vertical direction because they are available in the rows. Hope you are able to understand this lookup functions clearly. Yeah, if you have any training requirements for individual or group or also corporate trainings, please reach out to us on these contact details. This is our uh, website, and this you can also book your discovery call with this link, and also you can reach out to us either through mobile or through WhatsApp and also through email. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And hope you have liked our demo on advanced Excel concepts of conditional formatting as well as lookup functions. Thank you very much for watching this far. Have a great day. Thank you.